built in Manchester. We're seeing that now, you know, really flourish into something special. And you know, he's had countless world champions himself. You know, Martin Stapleton being one of them, and he's got that kind of team. So we know an SBG, any SBG affiliate that bring a guy out, you know they're going to be here to fight.
Absolutely. It's almost like the boy named Sue, right? When you're from SBG, everyone wants to beat you, so you got to go make an impression.
So normally Alex Henlon would be in the corner, however he's over with Davey Grant, I believe.
Yeah, taking care of business in Las Vegas. So big shout out to Alex Henlon, one of the himself, one of the top up-and-coming coaches in the country for my money.
Out there with Matt Inman as well. Matt Inman's over there with Davey Grant. So you know, good luck to the team over there. Hopefully Davey can do the job.
In the meantime, Yannick the Black Spider Mezepovs taking on Yohan Harris here from Swansea. Mezepovs in the dark red trunks, Harris in the black shorts.
Harris looking for that level change, you know, looking for potentially a shoot at some point, but level changing quite well, moving away. There we go, and that's that shoot around the corner shoot, but he's not quite got that, and he's been stuffed. And how many times can we see that tonight? We've seen a lot of people be stuffed from these takedowns.
Nice straight right hand there from the Black Spider.
Big left front kick there. So he's leading with that left kick, which is interesting. Oh, lovely little sweep there. Watch that neck.
Both these guys are very, very quick. Quick at changing levels, quick at defending. To give a shout out to my boy Jake Smith as well. He's been dropping me little nuggets of info during the night on the Northeast guys. He's the man to go and see about the domestic MMA scene in the Northeast.
Hell of a scene up there as well. We've got some great guys coming out. I know Justin Burlington's just moved to Liverpool from the Northeast. You know, one of the biggest prospects probably in UK MMA for me. But born and bred in the Northeast, so we'll throw that right one straight out there. Working with the likes of David Bowman and some great lads over there in that area.
Nice technical chess match here to start things off.
Yeah, but again, leading with that left high kick is really confusing things for Harris, because you know the way Mezepovs throwing that left high is making it very awkward for him to shoot in.
Left hook there from the Black Spider.
Again, another great stuff. You know, I'd use that now as a drag down. So I think he wants to keep his feet standing. That's the problem with it. But I actually think that Mezepovs has got a good enough understanding of the ground here to be okay on the ground. We'll see what he's going to do now. He's in like a reverse 50-50. He's to get that leg back in. He's to get that knee turned out. He's to get that hip back in as well and turn himself in and get that leg across. Reverse 50-50 is a horrible position for MMA because you get a lot of heavy shots coming down on you. See how his legs sort of crippled at the minute. Straight into mount. Good work from Harris, this.
Yeah, great work. You know, he tried a number of times for those takedowns, and for my money, a lot of guys would have gone down earlier than Yannick Mezepovs did, but he's finally got his man where he wants him. He's got probably about a minute left to go. Oh, less 10 seconds.
I think we said from that first sort of exchange, you could tell the level change of what Harris was doing. You could tell what he wanted to come here for. However, we've seen it earlier in the night with Zielinski, where he wasn't level changing. He was just going for a really poor shoot, and it was so open for anything to happen to himself. Where the difference is here, Harris is not going for silly shoots. He's level changing beautifully, and that's been the difference in that round.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, going to be an interesting one for the judges to score. Of course, the late takedown came from Yohan Harris. He landed a few shots on the ground. Did he do enough in that last sort of 30 seconds to a minute to nick the round? Of course, we're looking initially at effective striking. That's damage, dominance, and duration. Effective grappling. Again, you're looking for dominance and duration in that phase as well. This could be a tough one to pick apart.
I believe so. Yeah, I think you're absolutely spot on with that, Brad. And you know, I mean, the thing for me is that I think Harris has understood the level change needs now. And that's where the needs analysis will come in, and you'll see him turn in this second round and potentially get it a bit sooner.
Well, that's going to be the key for me, Jamie. You know, if you can get a takedown in the first 30 seconds to a minute, he's got 2 minutes to play with on the ground. Of course, these amateur rounds, just 3 minutes as opposed to 5, so every second is crucial. Oh, and there's a nice body shot.
Beautiful body shot. He felt that. Harris felt that.
I felt that.
So he's hesitating a little bit off that exchange now, and you can see he's not level changing the same way now.
Well, you don't want to be looking down for a takedown and getting the balls of someone's feet right in your face.
We've also seen tonight 2 brutal head kick knockouts. Are we going to see a third, Brad?
Jumping high kick there from Mezepov. We could very well. I mean, he's certainly looking like he's up for a bit of headhunting, is the man from SBG South Shields.
The Black Spider putting the pressure on, using that left sort of lead hook really well as well. He's sort of like pushing off the lead hook. But I'm seeing Harris hesitate a lot more than he did in the first round with his level changing, and that made the difference in the end of the first round. This round he's not doing as much, and he's making it a bit more open to see what he's trying. There, as I just said then, he's making it way more open to what you'd want to see.
Big, heavy shot there from Mezepov, just missed. Putting a lot into these now. Perhaps ready to put his foot on the gas as we enter the later stages of this fight.
Again, not the best of changes there. It was more of a stagnant jump, and he's been taken down himself. And now, like I say, the SPG guys are very well-rounded. Very similar to what I mentioned before with the higher level guys. It's the pick your poison. Is it on the ground or is it on the feet? Because they can do both.
And of course, this would be an ideal position, or it would have been an ideal position for Mezepov to put knees in, but of course, not allowed under the amateur rule set. Makes you think how terrifying these guys are going to be when they can let rip with knees and elbows as well, right?
Yeah, so he's allowed that over-under to come back in. He wanted to go for that big swing, and this is a good round for the Black Spider.
He's falling short with some of these big power punches, though. He needs to connect a bit more. There's a big shot.
He can work that choke now. He can work, drag him down. Oh, again, wants that kick, though. He wants that big head kick knockout. There's something in the air tonight, Brad.
Yeah, Harris is going to have to be very careful on his way out here, I think.
Great hip movement there from Mezepov. It was just the hip drop there to stop that takedown once again. And this is going to start frustrating Harris, this. Oh, I love the leg kick, calf kick right across the calf. You can see it there, a welt on that calf immediately, and he's starting to, I'd say another couple of them would potentially finish this fight, Brad.
Yeah, I mean, how often do we see the calf kicks in mixed martial arts now? I mean, you only need to look at, you know, one of the highest profile fights of recent years, Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier, and the way Poirier chewed that lead leg up, which ultimately led to opening his man up for the knockout. And of course, when you see something like that in a fight as high profile as something like Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier, then you go back to the regional scene, everyone's throwing those calf kicks.
Absolutely. Out of interest, who have you got for the rematch?
I would put money on Poirier this time.
Yeah, I'd agree.
It's tough to see how McGregor will have improved that much, but look at this. McGregor's first high-profile loss in the UFC was to Nate Diaz. He won the rematch straight away. So, you know, who knows how McGregor motivates himself these days, but if it's a matter of pride.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, McGregor's almost as rich as me, and I know it's difficult to motivate yourself when you've got that much money in the bank, so who knows? And of course, you know, the trilogy fight with Diaz is always there for him, so, you know, it might
Which
not be
is a real money fight.
Yeah, that'll make him probably slightly richer than me, but not by much, not by much.
Again, that poor shoot there. A head kick again. As we've said, there's something in the air tonight in Barrow and Finesse. with the head kicks. We've seen 2 of them so far. Are we going to see a hat-trick?
Whoa, look at that, spinning back kick there.
But he's given up the,
he's given up the position, you know, it's high risk, high reward. The reward wasn't there for him.
Yeah, for me, I think that was a poor decision. However, great work on that underhook to work his way up. He needs to work that left shoulder up against the cage now. Oh, he's going for that trip. He's going for the judo trip. Lovely. And again, going for that head kick.
I think Harris has got it scouted. You know, he is keeping his hand up on that side. And there's the calf kick, Jamie. You called it.
Again, call me Mystic Mac tonight because I've been saying it all night. Everything I've said so has come true. And that's another one. That calf is starting to take the damage now. He was an accidental one. The first, in the first instance, was an accidental sort of calf kick.
And what I'm loving here is how patient Mezepovs is being. He's not rushing in and making a mistake. He's picking his shots.
I'd like to see another one thrown as well.
You know, if he gets reckless and starts looking for those spinning back kicks again, he's going to get taken down. But being very patient here, attacking that lead leg.
And that's the third one of them, and that's all it takes with this. Like we said, you know, that calf is starting to get some serious damage on it. You can see the welt on that left leg now. It's pretty horrendous. Mezepov needs to sort of work himself back against that cage, get that left shoulder back to the cage, and work a better base than what he's got at the minute. As he stands there, he can work himself back in now.
Oh, beautiful work to trip the base leg there, but Mezepov able to get straight back up, and we're running out of time here, Jamie, for Johan Harris to do something with this fight. You know, the takedowns don't count as anything more than a change of position in and of themselves unless he's using them to do damage or to put his man in a precarious spot for a position, and that's not really what we've seen as this fight's worn on.
Yeah, he's just not done much with it. That's been the problem. Like we've seen a stagnant position like this again. There's not much going in, but the shots are still coming in from Mezepov, and it's just, you know, I just don't see where Harris has done effective work here.
Yeah, there's a good takedown, but 10 seconds left to play with, and it looks like Yannick Mezepovs is absolutely fine hanging out in this open guard position.
Yeah, trying to work a potential triangle in there. I mean, too late for in the round, and that's the third and final round here. But what a fight that was, Brad.
Yeah, another great fight, and you know, another situation where, you know, Yannick Mezepovs is almost certainly going to take this one on the judges' scorecards. But Johan Harris shouldn't really be disappointed in his performance today. He's got a lot to learn from this contest, and he's got a lot to take away from it. You know, he needs to just work on the timing, I believe, of those takedowns, just to get the timing a little bit better.
Well,
because if he can take guys down in the first 30 seconds, it's a long time to do that good groundwork.
Like I said, that first round, the level change was brilliant. And that was a difference. And then all of a sudden it just sort of changed, and he kind of started to telegraph it a little bit, and Mezepovs seen it coming and was able to put the shots in, and them high kicks was certainly playing a part in it, because you didn't want to, you know, as a level change, you don't want to take one of them big high kicks as you're coming in.
Yeah, exactly, and you know, all it takes is one mistake for one of those big shots to land, and as we've seen already tonight, you don't get many second chances. Our MC, Mr. Chris Clark, will enter the cage, and he will make it official. So as we said, Jamie, with that first round, it was a close round, and it looks like it was scored to Johan Harris in the first round. I got no issue with that whatsoever. But of course, 2 clear rounds then for Yannick Mezepovs. He has his hand raised, and deservedly so.
Absolutely, yeah, I could not agree more. I think, you know, again, it was probably, he lost half a round in that fight. The rest of it, he kind of took. So, yeah, great work from Mezepovs. Great work for the SBG guys in the Northeast, and, you know, well done to these boys, especially not having his coach in the corner today. You know, Alex Elland as away, so...
well, look, let's hope it's a good omen for the SBG guys over in Las Vegas tonight. I'm sure we're all going to be getting behind Davey Grant later on.
Oh, we know we will be.